Hey guys, this is Sean and Brian again with 2A Guys and Gear, and today we're going to talk about the SOG Kukri and
the Woodsman Pal, smaller machetes.
Yes, this one, I was at Wally World picking up some ammo and saw this in the display case and said, I'll give it a try. Then when I got home, I YouTubed it and saw a bunch of different reviews, some good, some bad, but on the show me kind. So I haven't used it yet. We're gonna find out right now if it's a piece of crap or it's worth the 20 bucks I spent on it.
Yep, and this one we actually bought at a local knife store. It's they range from anywhere 75 to 100, depending on the options you get, what kind of case you get with it. This is the cheapest one that they have. So it was about 75, 80 bucks for this version. It's US made. It's a really well made, from what I can tell. It's just a big chunk of steel with nice wood handles on it. It was actually designed back in 41, 42, and it was made for the US military. Right. So it's been around for a long time, and I'm sure if you take care of it like any good tool, it will be around for a long time. So I've used this one before. We've had it for a couple of years. Nothing crazy, but we've used it for cutting up limbs and things like that, and it hasn't let us down yet. And then what I like about this is for sharpening it, whether it's right or wrong, I just use a file to sharpen it, and it keeps a good edge on it. I've never used this circular cutter here, which from my understanding, that's for cutting vines. You can put a vine in there and pull through. I don't know, I've never used it, but I just use it as a machete. So, but yeah, so we'll see how it does, you know, the $80 tool versus the $20 tool. US made versus Chinese made. So
this is US imported.
That's right. Imported to the US.
That's right.
Made in the US. So yeah, let's get set up here. We've got a few things. We've got an old stump from a gum tree we're going to hack up on, an old locust log, which both of those are really hard woods, and we have a deer antler that we found that's been in the woods for a couple of years. So hopefully between the three things, we'll see what they do. Hopefully they all hold up.
All right, so this is the way it came. She's pretty nice. The only thing I don't like about it is it has these saw teeth on the back, and sometimes it can be kind of hard to get it out. But as you can see, I haven't chopped on anything with it yet, so we'll find out. It feels pretty sharp. I mean, it's not the sharpest thing, but it feels pretty sharp.
Yeah, that's a locust log, so if you know anything about locust, even though it's been sitting on the forest floor for a couple of years, it's generally pretty hard. Seems to be doing pretty well.
Too bad. If I can hit it.
Hey, not bad.
Well, it didn't all dent up like people talk about. Still feels pretty sharp. Want to give this antler a try?
Yeah, take that antler. So this is a deer antler. It's actually from a deer that was shot, I want to say 3 years ago, and it's been sitting outside ever since, so we'll see. Hack right through it.
Yeah, didn't dent it. Try a bigger chunk.
Still good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Huh.
I don't know about this sawing thing though.
I'll give it a whirl.
Huh.
And that stump is an old gum tree. Gum's some nasty stuff.
Seems to be working pretty good. I'm surprised. I guess if you need to saw something.
Try sawing that antler in half.
Yeah, it might be hard. Just to hold on to it. Yeah, it'll do it, but it's too rough.
Yeah.
It's a real, like a construction type blade on it. It's not a fine, staggered tooth.
I got you.
But I'm real surprised it cut right through that antler. Didn't miss a beat. Huh.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed, actually.
For 20 bucks.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that passed.
I think it's a pass.
We'll see how it compares to that Woodsman.
All them other guys on, I don't know. It was fine to me. It's kind of light. Wish it was a little heavier, but I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah.
no damage to the blade.
Yeah, looks good.
Didn't even really take the black off, which I'm surprised about.
It's great. That ain't bad for 20 bucks. Something you can just throw in a pack or
Yeah,
the
you
back
buy
of
a
a truck
couple
or
of
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Alright.
guess we'll switch spots and I'll give the Woodsman Pal a workout and see how it does. All right, so here we are. We're going to use our Woodsman Pal, designed back in 1941 for the military. So let's see how it goes. So we use this old, same old piece of locust. It's been sitting in the woods here for a couple years, so it's still pretty solid. So I did not sharpen this blade. This is just how I pulled it out of the garage. It seems to be doing good. One thing I will say about this one, as compared to the SOG, it's a little bit heavier. So I think that's going to help out. It just broke it right there. That's it.
Yeah, definitely cut a lot faster.
Yeah, that's
But that might have been because of the
I think a lot of it's got to do with the weight.
right.
So this thing, compared to the SOG, I mean, they're the same size, but I mean, the weight on it is just got so much more heft to it.
I mean, if you can afford a couple of those, the Woodsman's, by all means, I would
Yeah,
grab that. I can't afford a $400 or $500 worth of extra.
right. But you know
Where-
what? I mean, I'd rather buy a couple of these,
That's
put
what I'm
one in the
saying.
truck, one in the garage,
Yeah.
you know, one wherever. All right, let's see what it does on this old antler. Look at that. It's not hacking it like the SOG did, though.
The SOG was also sharp and unused.
Let's try it on that small piece. Well, it's hacking that off. Interesting. I wonder what's up with that. Might just be in a tougher part of the antler.
Yeah.
They're holding up, though. Let's try this one again.
I mean, do you want me to try it? Maybe I'm just more manly.
I don't think that's the problem. Yeah, it's just a tough antler, but it's holding up.
That's why I didn't cut that part.
Yeah, leave it for me. There we go. Yep, the blades hold up just
Yeah.
fine. Well, let's try
Besides,
this.
that company's been around forever, hasn't it?
Yeah, 1941 is when they started making them for the military. From what I understand, they were for the Signaling Corps. I guess to cut and brush and whatnot.
Now, if you can find one of those, I know a lot of guys collect them. The original military ones.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're kind of pricey.
Yeah, and now what you can also do, if you go on Woodsman Pal website, you can actually buy. It's a reproduction of the original kit that was handed out. It's the tool, the green canvas sheath, the manuals that came with it, the sharpening stone, all that stuff. And we can put a link to that down in the notes, but it seems like it's holding up good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong either way, honestly.
Now, if I had the money, I would prefer the Woodsman. But,
Right.
that's just, you know, here and there. But
Right.
I would definitely go back and buy 2 or 3 more of those.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with this at all. So it feels good in the hand, you know, for sure.
Yeah, all these people that had one that failed, maybe, I don't know, maybe they had a bad rush.
I don't know, but this thing's great. See, like now, one thing maybe, I don't know, I just felt it here. You put it in, it's got a lot of wobble in the handle.
Right.
As compared to the Woodsman. I mean, there's some, but not as much. But then again, you got thicker steel on the Woodsman. So,
right.
But yeah, I mean, you buy
it's definitely twice as heavy.
Right. You buy 2 or 3 of these things.
Yeah, for the money.
4 for the price of one. I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
And if it does get damaged, your feelings don't get hurt.
Yep. Throw it in the trash and
exactly.
Go to your second one. Well, cool. Well, there you have it. So, I think it was a pretty neat little comparison that we did with the Woodsman and the SOG. So hopefully it helps somebody out making a decision on which one you want to get. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching and please subscribe.